Hi, I'm Jonny Swift, Digital Marketing Consultant, and today I'm going to talk about how to end a Google Ads campaign the right way. Okay, so this is basically a Google Ads campaign that is currently live. Just in context, it is not spending anything. I've just turned it on. For example, you can see that it is on. Normally, you'll see indicators such as costs to show that it has been running. For example, I'm just going to switch this to all time. This is a bad example. I'll just pause this and, for example, turn this one on, and you can see that it has been running, and here are a few stats about it. But the long story short, if this is getting impressions or costs and this is switched to green, that means it is currently live, especially if it's happened in the previous past couple of days. And the easiest way to do this is really simple. Where you see this green button here and you are in campaigns and not within ad groups or just ads. If you are in campaigns and on Google Ads on the account, just click on this green button and then just click on pause. And it is as simple as that. I would recommend just to double check. So, for example, I'm just going to refresh this page. And if you refresh the page and still see it pause, it is likely that it is paused successfully. Just make sure to just double check you've actually paused it. And it's as simple as that to just pause a campaign on Google Ads. But just before that, I'm just going to talk about whether you should end the campaign or actually optimize it. For example, ending the campaign is easy, especially if you're not getting the results you want. But sometimes optimization can take experience. You might want somebody like myself, who's a digital marketing expert, who wants to have a look at this account first before judging if you need to just pause or not, or just make changes to make it more profitable for your business. So you need to take some things into account. For example, has it had enough data to learn? Normally the benchmark is about 30 conversions in 30 days, but just make sure that your Google Ads account has been running for a considerable period. At least give it about 3 months, I would recommend, just to see conversion coming in, because normally performance gets better the amount of data you have in your campaign. Google can take the people who are actually converting onto your website or making a lead and use this as a benchmark to basically drive costs a bit lower, and also target people who are more likely to actually go with your product or service. Also check that tracking is set up correctly, and you might see 0 conversions within your account, but it could be just the case that you have not marked conversions properly. So make sure that you double check this. Are you using bidding based on real conversion data? If you are getting quite a lot of conversions, I really recommend to try to bid as less as possible within your budget, and also things like margins, and make sure they're realistic. You want to make sure you're using Google Ads to scale and drive profit into your business. So if it's not making sense, try to optimize it a little bit further. And lots of times I've basically taken other accounts. People have told me that this campaign is not working for whatever reason, and I've just switched off a couple of budgets, maybe add negative keywords that have really increased the performance. This is a client that I am currently with. As you can see, cost conversions was pretty high before, but ever since making a few changes, we have seen cost conversion drop down, which is perfect, exactly what you want. And that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And also consider checking out other videos. They're really helpful in terms of improving your digital marketing performance. Thank you.